I want to get right up in his grill. I want to make him pay for bringing so many guns and not enough bone grit.
I'm excited Astra Militarum is going to show up and dominate today.
Many Marine foundings have been lost to time. Some were corrupted, some were abandoned, and some have been lovingly converted from amazing bits like Tycho's Shadow Vipers. They square off today against Andrew and the Vegaran Reclamation Corps from Pop Goes the Monkey. This is 40K in 40 minutes, Battle Pop Goes the Monkey! Greetings 40K fans and welcome to this episode of 40K in 40 minutes. Your host JT McDowell here, and today we have Tycho squaring off against Andrew, a fellow plasma enthusiast representing Pop Goes the Monkey in a stunningly beautiful battle for the ages.
My name's Andrew Whitaker. I'm just an enthusiastic 40K player, and I'm here to represent Pop Goes the Monkey bits on this incredible YouTube channel.
A veteran of the 40K scene in the Deep South, Andrew comes to us representing this episode's sponsor, Pop Goes the Monkey. His incredible converted Kharadon Overlords army is a masterpiece of bits and pieces. In fact, this army was their Adepticon team army from 2019. Absolutely amazing, the Vegaran Reclamation Corps really show off what you can do when you commit to a theme, and Pop Goes the Monkey really nailed it.
Today I'm playing a regiment of Imperial Guard, Astra Militarum, whatever, we're all old school, called the Vegaran, and I brought the tanks, man. I'm not playing born soldiers, I'm playing something a little bit off the beaten path, except, of course, for the Plasma Executioner.
Do you like plasma? Cause we got plasma! The Vegaran Reclamation Corps are Kharadon Overlords before they were guardsmen, and boy howdy what a fantastic conversion project they are. Andrew brings a tank commander with Kurov's Aquila and Grand Strategist as his warlord, and he has two more tank commanders with Plasma and a Primaris Psyker. 2 squads of guardsmen and 3 mortar teams are his only boots on the ground, but he has 3 Hellhounds with chem cannons and 2 las cannon scout sentinels, a squadron of 3 Lehman Russ Plasma Executioners, as well as a first on our channel, a Kharadon with Volkite Culverin. So much plasma in so little time, he's got all the guns necessary to decimate his opponent, and with the Astra Militarum turret rule, he can shoot out of combat even if Tycho ties up his tanks. That said, he can't also shoot into other combats, so if Tycho manages to hug Andrew's tanks, he could be left with no targets.
Big advantage for terrain, there's forests everywhere, so I'm going to be hitting on 5s on everything, which is nightmare fuel for a guard player. But we'll see if I can get some angles, find some firing lanes, and if I can kill his big robots, I think I got a fighting chance.
I am Tycho, the child of chaos, but not today. I am here playing Shadow Vipers, a loyalist chapter on the edge of chaos.
Tycho has brought these beautifully done and converted Shadow Vipers, and he's running them with the Blood Angel rule set. He's definitely looking to get into combat as soon as he possibly can, and with a ton of forward deploying units, he should be able to.
I've been working really hard, actually really late, really long, to get this amazing army together and show off these awesome bits that you can use to customize your Space Marines. The Shadow Vipers have a shadowed past, and there's consternation exactly where they've come. Most people assume Alpha Legion. They aren't saying, but there's some flaws in their gene seed that may point a different direction.
He's led by a Primaris Captain as well as a Primaris Tech Marine. He has a squad of Heavy Intercessors, a squad of Infiltrators, 2 squads of Blade Guard Vets, 3 Invictor Tactical Warsuits, a Redemptor Dread, a big squad of Hellblasters, some Eradicators, a Repulsor, as well as an Impulsor.
The Shadow Vipers are an aggressive force that are gonna come out of the shadows and beat you up immediately. I've got 3 Invictus Warsuits. I'm gonna be jumping his line right away and hopefully doing enough damage that he's not gonna just blow me away.
Tycho needs to be mindful of all that Strength 8 plasma coming his way. He'll need to be very aggressive and make use of the Space Marine troop ability to secure objectives if he wants to be successful in this match. Today's mission is tear down their icons from the Arcs of Omen GT book. Players will score 4 points for holding 1 objective, 4 points for holding 2, and 4 more for holding more than their opponent to a maximum of 12 primary per turn. They will also be able to plant explosives, a mission-specific action that will allow an extra 4 points per primed explosive up to a maximum of 15 per player. Primary, as always, maxes out at 45 total. For secondaries, Tycho has chosen Bring It Down, scoring points for killing all those vehicles that Andrew has. Ulcer Moment, a Space Marine specific secondary, and Relentless Assault, a Blood Angel specific secondary scoring points for having units within his opponent's deployment zone. Andrew too takes Bring It Down, as Tycho has a ton of vehicles, and if he doesn't kill them, well, quite frankly, he's gonna lose. Boots on the Ground, a Guard specific secondary, and Inflexible Command, another Guard secondary. A note on terrain, players have decided that all trees will count as woods and all buildings will count as ruin. Today's episode is sponsored by Pop Goes the Monkey.
They have stuff for all sorts of armies, but their Space Marine stuff is spectacular. I was really impressed with how the bits came together on my Impulsor specifically. That thing was a Camino, and now it looks like an APC. I was really stoked at how it was able to upgrade its look and make it part of the Shadow Viper's army so beautifully.
So Pop Goes the Monkey is a world-class bits maker that produces material to make every single army that you own pop off of the freaking table. Upgrades for shoulder pads, vehicle bits, completely changes the nature of the thing. It transforms the look of your army so that it looks as good as you play it.
Today we're playing on a beach battlefield, which is going to be tough because slogging through the mud with tanks shooting at you is scary.
Pre-game, Tycho's placed one of his squads of Blade Guard in his Impulsor, his captain with the Hellblasters in the Repulsor, and Andrew has placed one squad of infantry in Strategic Reserve.
Death or glory. So I am picking this deployment zone, and I'm going to put my infiltrators. Going to hide back here, zone out as much of the map as possible. Scouty sentinels. Invictus tactical warsuit.
Scout Sentinel being deployed there.
Excellent. I need to be super aggressive and get into the teeth of these guns so that they can't pick their targets.
Hellhound right here.
My repulsor.
Inside that repulsor, there's a fistful of Hellblasters.
Yeah.
Heavy weapons team of mortars right here.
Taking a look at deployment here, Tycho has a ton of forward deploying. He's absolutely taken advantage of it. Hopefully he goes first, otherwise this could be a very short game.
Another Hellhound down here on the point line. Wherefore art thou, Redemptor?
Wherefore art thou? Towering behind the tower over there.
So we're putting an infantry squad down here in this corner. We're outside of the ruin, so they're going to be obscured.
Let's put some snipers in the jungle.
I'm going to place my Primaris Psyker right here.
Tech Marine.
This tank commander is going to go down right here, deployed behind this building. We're going to place the Warlord, Pack Rat, Tank Ace.
Impulsor.
So we're going to deploy our squadron of Lehman Russ tanks.
I'm done.
I'm going to place this tank commander back here behind the terrain. And then I'm going to place the mighty Kharadon.
I want to go first. I want to get right up in his grill. I want to make him pay for bringing so many guns and not enough Bulgrin.
There's the roll to go first. Looks like Tycho goes first.
Okay, command phase stuff. I am in the Devastator Doctrine.
Tycho's command phase. Tech Marine's going to buff the repulsor. Captain's got nothing to do as he is inside that repulsor, so we go on to movement.
What to do about these sentinels? Come at them and blow them up. That's what we do about these sentinels.
Tycho looks to be moving to set up some charges here. He's run his Blade Guard forward. I'm a little surprised, as they really haven't a charge target.
Blade Guard veterans are going to advance. I need every inch. Blade Guard veterans have advanced into the tree line. Invictus Tactical Warsuit. Infiltrators will kind of give each other some room.
Infiltrators mid-table are setting explosives.
Yeah, so that's 8. Moving right along to start shooting stuff.
Tycho starts his shooting into the Kharadon. Andrew responds with a Blade of Armor. It's a guard stratagem for 2 command points with Grand Strategist that lets him farm 1 in the back, so it puts him still at 4 command points, same as Tycho. But more importantly, he's going to be -1 all incoming damage on that tank.
Heavy bolter. Wounds.
This is -2, so I'll take 1 damage.
Okay. Okay, here comes the twin Iron Hail autocannon. 4s.
Oh, they all go through, so that's 4 more damage.
Heavy stubbers. 5s. Robo suit number 2. Grenades out. 5s, I believe.
Yep.
1 wound.
Good to go.
Heavy bolter. 1 hit. Wounds.
Goes through.
The autocannons. 3 wounds.
Ooh, Kharadon takes some serious hits here. Down to 3 wounds left.
My Invictus Warsuit here will attack the Kharadon with everything he's got. Heavy bolter. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Ooh. Take another one. 2 left.
Autocannons. Looking for 4s. Only 2 wounds.
Could be enough.
Tycho's really focused on the Kharadon, and down it goes. It's a kill, it's an Oath of Moment points, as well as 2 for Bring It Down.
My repulsor is a kill.
This gentleman here?
Yes.
Love that.
I got Stubbers, and I got a Hunter Slayer missile, and a Twin Last Cannon.
That repulsor's stripped 5 wounds off of a Hellhound now, and Tycho rerolls the Hunter Slayer to hit for 1 command point into a 1. Oh, no joy on that, and down to 3 command points.
Golly. That's a tough scene.
Heavy Intercessors at long range. Heavy Bolter first. Nope. They shoot straight.
Ooh la la.
Can they find a chink in the armor? A couple of them might.
Heavy Intercessors managed to take it down to 3 wounds. It's taken a beating.
Going to the Impulsor. Storm Bolters! 5s. Oh!
I'm gonna roll these 2 at a time. Ah, there we go. Trying to keep him alive, you know how that goes.
How many do you have left?
3.
Stubbers! And they do it on 5s. That's a 1, -2.
Gone through. Down to 2 wounds, sir.
Charging on the far side there.
This gentleman here.
My Invictus Warsuit going parkour is going to charge the Hellhound in the woods. 6 should do.
Oh yeah, plenty.
The Invictor at the top of the table there is charging the Hellhound with his brother, and they're both in.
This is an important charge.
The third Invictor also charges in. He's really pressed into Andrew hard here. If he can stay in combat, he should be able to weather Andrew's clapback, but I'm not sure if he's got the distance.
My Redemptor Dreadnought will charge your Sentinel.
Redemptor Dread hits that Sentinel. Poor, super cool looking Sentinel. Blade Guard charge the Scout Sentinel.
I'm going to try a charge with my Impulsor. Assault them! Assault them now!
All right, where are we starting?
So I'll start with the Invictus Tactical Warsuit. Parkour on the far side. Punching of the Hellhound. Here we go.
The Parkour Invictor goes into the Hellhound here and pops it immediately. That is 1 dead Hellhound.
To the next fight.
Love it.
2 wounds.
The third Invictor kills that second Hellhound,
Does he explode?
and it goes kaboom!
My guy.
Take 1.
12 wounds remaining on my Invictus Tactical Warsuit.
The mortar is going to take a wound. This gentleman is the last guy who's in range. He's going to take 2. So this Lehman Russ is down to 9 wounds.
And I will pile into that Lehman Russ. Moving right along to Redemptor Dreadnought.
The Redemptor Dread does Redemptor Dread things, and down goes that Sentinel.
Blade Guard Veterans.
The Blade Guard vets do some serious work with the Scout Sentinel and take it down.
And I've blown up a bunch of vehicles. I'm going to score well this round.
Best case conceivable turn for you.
It was a beautiful turn. Yeah.
What a great turn for Tycho. He's actually scored 4 points on Relentless Assault, 8 points on Bring It Down, currently sits at 3 waiting for Oaths of Moment, which puts him at 12-0 at the end of turn 1. Tycho sits at 3 command points to Andrew's 4. Andrew issuing command, Gunners kill on sight to those regular Lehman Russes. They'll get reroll 1s to wound, and both players take up a command point. Tycho at 4, Andrew at 5.
Tycho, we're saying that we can move this fence and I can just drive over this.
You can
statue.
run right over it. Yes.
So I can do this.
Lehman Russes don't care about your statues. I love that. Andrew really doesn't need to move much here. He's really just got to line up some shots and devastate Tycho up close. Tycho still doesn't have his Hellblasters out, so that's a big power unit still to come. Should the repulsor that they're in go down, though, it could very well take some of them out.
So the squats are going to surge into the terrain. That is it for my movement phase. Let's go into the sidekick phase. Oh, what's that thing called? Oh yeah, Smite.
Smite.
Command point reroll to cast, and that succeeds just. Andrew is down to 4 command points.
Second psychic power, he's going to use Psychic Maelstrom. Okay.
Psychic Maelstrom also strips a mortal wound off of the Invictor.
The Shoosting phase. This Plasma Tank Commander into this Invictor Warsuit. Supercharge everything. Response and weapons. It's going to be a total of 4 shots.
Nope.
6 damage.
Ouch.
And then the main gun on the roof. Looking for 3s again. 5 at -4.
Down goes the Parkour Invictor. That's 2 Bring It Down points.
We're going to do the exact same thing, run it back right here. How many shots? 2 hits. I take a wound. The dice box. Take 1.
Down to 9, I believe.
All right, main gun. 3 + 3 is 6. I'm going to take 2 additional mortals. 2 more saves.
I'm still alive!
Down to 3. Heavy bolter shots. 1 hits, and you take a save, sir. Ha!
Second Invictor goes down to a wound. Time for the infantry to do some work. Crack grenade fails, but can the flashlights do it? Nope. Still on 1 wound.
Next up, point blank here, and then the turret is going to go to this guy. Finish him. The 2 side mounts, nothing. And then heavy bolter, also looking for 5s. 2 hits, 5s again, nothing. And then how many shots? D6 plus 3, 7 shots. And we are, of course, going to supercharge this. All right, I get to reroll 1s because I benefit from the command.
Yep.
That's a miss, but I don't kill myself. That's going to be 5 hits, and these are looking for 3s.
Uh-oh.
And you don't get a save, so he's just a dead guy.
4 bring it down points now for Andrew.
Start over here at this guy.
Yep.
Shooting the Redemptor. Recharging the plasma. So here are the side sponsons, supercharged.
Oh, that Redemptor is getting shot up, and down he goes. Overkill is best kill, but that's a huge amount of breathing room now for Andrew. And 6 bring it down points.
I think we're going to shoot the regular Lehman at the Blade Guard.
Okay.
We're going to supercharge everything. How many shots? 2 shots. Perfect. I get to reroll the 1s. That's a miss, but that's a hit. Looking for a 2. Got it. And you got it.
Ace.
The main plasma turret.
Oh,
9
why?
more. Wow.
Sneaky, sneaky. Come on, Blade Guard vets.
Blade Guard vets.
Hide behind your shields from this giant plasma cannon.
So 3 guys are going to go.
3 guys.
Those 3 Blade Guard veterans are melted. So here's the heavy bolter. 1. Good. I think I'm going to shoot the commander at the same jump. Yeah, I think I got to do it, man. Sponsons, 6 shots. I'm going to wound myself once.
Andrew spending a command point to reroll the wound from the command tank into the Blade Guard. 3 command points left, and I think the Blade Guard may be dead here.
Shots with the main gun, 8.
Oh boy.
Both wounds.
1 through, he's dead.
These chem cannons into these gentlemen.
Ooh, infiltrators midboard, down to 2 models left.
I'm going to charge here.
Andrew using the Hellhound to charge that Impulsor to shut off its move and snag that objective. Impulsor fights nothing.
4 attacks, Invictus Warsuit, beating up on a wounded tank.
Use my blade of armor.
-1 incoming damage. All hit. That's only 2 wounds.
5 up. 1 block.
Do we have to fight over here? Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna live dangerously.
Tycho's morale roll for the infiltrators succeed.
And they shall know no fear.
That is turn.
What a fantastic turn 1. Tycho does score 4 points on Oaths of Moment to take him up to 16 currently, whereas Andrew has scored 6 Bring It Down and 3 Inflexible Command, with a command point total of 4 for Tycho and 1 for Andrew.
In the command phase, I'm now in the tactical doctrine. Yeah, I think I need to fall out of combat because it's gonna actually lose you more victory points than me.
Listen, man, you're doing a lot of math over there. I don't like it.
Tycho's choosing to fall back his Impulsor here and give up an Oath of Moment point. Not a bad choice, but I actually think he should keep that tied up. I know he wants to shoot at that Hellhound, however, its Flamer can't really hurt the Impulsor, and that would force Andrew to fall back next turn.
I'm gonna spend 1 command point in my movement phase for guerrilla tactics. I'm gonna pull my infiltrators from the table. They will be coming on in my next movement phase as reserves. Let's advance some Blade Guard vets. Off they go. That'll get them out of the woods and into trouble. Heavy intercessors are gonna run off.
Tycho is choosing damaging over scoring here. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but bodies in the fields means targets for the Russes. The Hellblasters and the Captain take the midboard. That's going to score Tycho 2 points for Oaths of Moment.
So my flying tank does not fly, stuck in the mud, moves 8 inches to there. On to the shooting phase. Invictus Tactical Warsuit opens up.
Invictor in combat scratches up the paint of the Russ for a single wound.
We're gonna go to the Repulsor next.
Repulsor splitting fire, small arms into the troopers, and big guns into a Russ, and all the big guns miss. Oh no!
Oh, but now you've got a lot of shooting on the dudes.
Yes, yes indeed. All right, tank, wake up. 5 wounds at -1.
So I save 1.
The Stubbers, looking for 4s to hit. Ooh, not great there, 1
Wow, that's really so
hit.
bad.
Oh, these orange dice don't love me. 3. Hit wounds, -1.
Kills a guy.
Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Oh yeah, there we go. All 8 hit.
Let me see if I save anything. I got 1 guy left. And I think mercifully you're out of guns.
The Eliminators have to split fire because of line of sight issues, and that strips some wounds off the tank.
You've got one gentleman of fortune over here left over here.
Executioner round. Here we go, hitting on 2s. That's a 6.
That'll do it.
That'll do.
All right, I owe you 6 to save him, and I make it.
They advanced, so they're gonna be -1 to hit Hellhound.
Heavy intercessors now into the Hellhound. They strip some wounds, but he needs to kill that unit and take that objective. And not only does he lose a Hellblaster to overcharging here, but he only does 3 damage. Like, Jeebus, this thing's still alive at 5 wounds.
Yeah, I failed all over. This is a sad round so
Yeah,
far.
that's a tough turn. Tough turn. You didn't do what you needed to do. But you could still salvage this.
Go, Shadow Vipers, go!
Yeah.
All right, let's do an assault into your Leman Russ. This is gonna go perfectly. I'm gonna blow stuff up. Here we go! That's 2 hits.
2 hits, that's what you need.
That's what I need, at least.
All right, now
I need 2 more 3s here.
2 more 3s.
Come on, baby. That's 2 3s!
Huzzah! All right, now I need to not make a 5. I got 2 chances for a 5. I'm not gonna re-roll this. I got 1. Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Round to take. This guardsman is going to use his insane courage to survive. And that's a once per game strat nowadays, right? Yeah. So let's see if I harvest one of those back. That would be great. I do.
Tycho sits at 32 points. Tycho has 2 points for Oaths of Moment still in hand to score at the end of the turn, should he still have them. On to Andrew's turn 2.
All right, my turn.
Andrew scores 8 on primary to add to his 9 on secondary to go up to 17 points. Issuing Gunner's Kill on sight to the Leman Russ is going to give them reroll 1s.
Into the movement phase. This Leman, right here.
Andrew being very clinical with his movement here. He needs to be sure that he doesn't move too far and give Tycho an in. And yet, he has to move far enough to make sure that he sinks home his shots.
Move the Primaris Psyker here to tuck into the parking lot. He's a valet. And then he's going to move here and pull forward and stay an inch away from our Invictor buddy. This gentleman is going to move here up on the wall, but I'm going to hide behind this Leman, so hopefully nobody can see me. I think I can move this basically 3 inches to there, and then move an additional 7 inches here. Commence the Psychic phase. We're going to smite.
Ooh, Smite and Psychic Maelstrom take the Invictor down to 1 wound remaining.
Use the Chem Cannon on the Hellblasters.
Tycho using Transhuman on the Hellblasters for 2 command points takes him down to 3, but 3 of them still die. Oh, and the Heavy Flamer kills another one.
We're going to shoot the side sponsons here, and then the main turret, we're going to shoot at these guys.
All right.
3 shots, 4s, 2 hits. 1 goes through.
Hang on 6.
Nope. Does he
Blow,
explode?
blow. Kablooey!
That Invictor explodes, and it kills the Russ that fell back. That's 2 bring it down for both players and an Oath point for Tycho.
All right, the rest of his shooting, as we mentioned, is going to go onto those gentlemen.
Great.
Main turret, how many shots? 2? Yep. And over 2, so 2 guys just evaporate.
Bye-bye, Heavy Bolter.
Let's go downtown to Pound Town with this gentleman at the Executioner.
Smoke screen!
Side sponsons, how many shots? 4s, we're going 1. I'm sorry, 5s. 4 to wound you. Goes through.
Took 2 down to 14.
On the main turret. So I'm looking for 4s, rerolling 1s.
I'm down to 2 wounds left.
Heavy Bolter, looking for 5s, and looking for a 5. Got it. You're at -1, so a 4-up save, sir.
Nope, he's dead.
Got it. Does he explode?
Does.
He does!
Kaboom!
What does a repulsor explode?
Oh boy, he's gonna catch some Hellblasters. That's what he's good at.
Gonna catch Hellblasters, and he might catch these D6 Mortals?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
All right, Hellblasters first.
Hellblasters, take a wound.
Oh, that's cheating.
Hey!
That is nice.
That's
All right.
fun. I like that.
over here.
Eliminators. Except for 5 wounds. So I have 1 wound left in that squad.
Yep.
On the sergeant.
Do the full Monty at the Impulsor. Sponson shots, how many do I get? 3. 2 hits. 1 goes through.
He takes it. 2
2
wound
damage.
damage. Down to 9.
3 plus 3 is 6. Looking for 3s. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Does he
Do you want
explode?
to explode? Come on,
Come on,
explode! Oh, so close!
We're cheering for explosions at this point, boys. This guy, do you want me to roll this out? I think we should for the people at home, right? How many shots on the sponsons? Because I can damage myself. 2 shots. Looking for 5s. Take a wound to myself. I'm not gonna supercharge the top gun.
Okay.
So how many shots? 2s.
Ha! He's dead.
He's dead. All right. And then the last guy, we're gonna supercharge him, shoot everything at the shield guys.
All right.
How many shots on the sponsons? 3 + 1 is 4. You're rolling 1s. And -4, doesn't matter, you're all in 4s.
I'm gravy.
From the main turret. Ooh, I'm gonna CP reroll that.
It's probably one of the best conversion rates.
Yeah, 1 additional shot for that. These are looking for 3s, rerolling 1s. Lol, good, 4 hits, and these are looking for 2s.
For the Viper! Nope, nowhere near.
All right, well I killed 3 guys.
So you
I'm gonna try and plink this last wound off of this Johnson.
Got it.
How many shots do I have? That's 9 total shots.
That's better.
1 save, sir. 2 up.
Saving on 2s. Okay.
That would just be the cherry on top of Tycho's turn if he had failed that. I think that's all of my shooting.
Okay.
You do owe me some morale checks.
Hell blasters.
Tycho using insane bravery on the Hellblasters because he needs to have them in the game, but what an absolute clap back from Andrew. Andrew's got 2 boots on the ground, 13 bring it down points, and 8 on inflexible command to put him at 31 points to Tycho's 37.
Start by turn 2 is capitalize on how bad Tycho's dice were. The reality is his shooting phase went terribly for him. I made big save after big save. His Hellblasters couldn't scratch paint. It was just luck across the board. And the opening is now, the door is open for me to take advantage, and I have to do that.
I get 1 whole command point.
Tycho's rapidly running out of assets as we head into turn 3 here, but he's still up on score, and he continues to hold objectives. This could be the deciding factor in this game.
I need to kill another tank for Oaths of Moment. Hold on to the middle of the map and plant some explosives. That's what I gotta do. I'm gonna go chop apart a chem tank.
Tycho really needs to maximize his score here. He can make this game almost unreachable if he can do this right. Infiltrators decide to get into the back line and drop a bomb. I'm actually not 100% on this one. He's gonna score 4 more for Relentless Assault. He's going to drop in a bomb, but that lone guardsman can just disarm it if those guys die. He's also going to lose that asset, and he does not have the command points to make them shoot and action. This could be a mistake, or it could win him the game.
My Tech Marine is gonna get all spry.
Tycho's Tech Marine is racing to that objective in the top right.
On to the shooting phase. Hellblasters are gonna try and take down your...
Tank, right? Hellhound Johnson. That's his name.
Okay.
It's Corporal Johnson driving the Hellhound, guys. Don't make this weird.
Hellblastings of Blasterness, going full hog, overcharging. Shoot the Hellhound. I hit it 3 times.
And he's taken down the Hellhound. That's 2 Oaths of Moment points and 2 Bring It Down. But boom goes the dynamite and that Hellhound explodes. Oh man, Tycho's lost more wounds to exploding vehicles than anything else, I think.
And kaboom.
That is the turn.
Not a huge turn for Tycho, not a lot left on his turn 3, but he does sit at 51 points to Andrew's 31. This is a tight one, folks. Tycho sits at 1 command point, Andrew sits at 2 as we head into Andrew's turn 3.
Bottom of 3, I go up to 3 CPs, you go up to 2.
Woohoo.
8 more primary for Andrew takes him up to 39 points, and 3 command points to Tycho's 2 command points. Using full throttle on that Lehman Russ to try to get it up the board, but it looks like he's actually not going to need it.
Gonna move. 10-inch move. Scricky. Scricky, scricky, scricky. This guy is gonna go 10 inches here.
Andrew's really starting to press forward here. He needs to think about tearing down those explosives and flipping Tycho's objectives that he holds.
All right, this guy is gonna come out from behind the wall as well. This gentleman is going to advance. I'm gonna use an orange dice just to see if the bad luck comes my way. It does not. And he's gonna move a cool 17 inches.
It's my bad luck, damn it.
Guard squad coming in from reserve. They're going to prime an explosive in Tycho's half of the board. That's going to score 4 points and end a game, should it still be there.
Okay, psychic phase. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna smite them. Good with a 7, 4, 1.
1 wound remaining on my Blade Guard veteran.
Psychic maelstrom those guys.
Command reroll to cast Psychic Maelstrom successfully, farms it back, so Andrew actually stays at 3 command points.
Take 2 mortal wounds, sir. This gentleman is going to put everything into that guy. So we're going to supercharge everything. Here's the side sponsors. How many shots? Total of 3. Looking for 4s. 1 connects. 2s will wound him, and it does. Okay.
Make it.
Ooh, the Tech Marine is bathed in fire here. Andrew's re-rolling the turret shots for command point. Ouch! Down to 2 CP, but dead Tech Marine anyway.
This gentleman is going to do the same thing to these guys, side sponsons. We're not going to supercharge the roof to gotcha. The side sponsons, all connect.
All connect. Uh-ohs.
And 3 go through at -3.
Infiltrators go down as expected. They did get Tycho 4 plus maybe 4 points end of game, but he's lost another asset.
I need him to kill something because he's the only one affected by an order. We're going to put all of his shooting onto this gentleman.
Oh, Blade Guard veteran will stand strong. Oh, I will transhuman my Blade Guard veteran. It's all my command points.
There it is. To wound you. 1. Good, awesome, great. I didn't want to make this easy anyway. How many shots on the top gun? Can't reroll that. 5 shots.
No force.
1 hit. 1 save.
Huzzah! He stands strong.
Oh, heavy bolter,
4.
sir. Pump the brakes. 1 hit. Looking for a 3. Oh, the spice.
Actually, 3 doesn't do it. He's transhuman.
We have no other options. We got to kill this guy. 2 shots on the sponsons. 1 hits. And you take a wound.
This is on
This
Chaticles himself.
Chaticles himself.
Chaticles! That's it for Chaticles.
That's
But
it for
it wasn't your fancy tank. He
That's
gets
right.
Extra points.
You robbed me of my point.
I robbed you of a point.
What a dirtbag. Last tank here is going to try and take out those gentlemen. Supercharge, as we are wont to do. That's a total of 3 shots. Oh, 2 wounds to myself. Top turret, how many shots? For 2s.
Oh, the heavy intercessors have gone down. Tycho does not have a lot left.
That is it for my turn.
Andrew's really making this game close. He's got max bring it down at 13, 11 points on inflexible command, and 5 on boots on the ground gives him 29 secondary to add to his 16 primary, which puts him at 45 points to Tycho's 55. 2 more turns in it, and Tycho has such a lead, I don't know if Andrew can catch.
I do not have enough boots on the ground to have any real chance of ending this game with any models. So I'm going to score. Build up that point mountain so high that those little stubby squats can't climb it.
Tycho again scores 8 on primary to take him up to 63, and more importantly, gives him a command point back, so hopefully he can do something with it.
Movement phase. I'm in the assault doctrine. Hero charge to finish him off, and then barrel into the other tank and just be the hero of the day. The hope and the dream. Here goes. Hell blasters firing into this tank. Sudsy McFlagon overcharging.
Ooh, the Hellblasters have wounded the Rust 3 times, finally, and down it goes.
Well, that's going to be a long charge.
Did you make a big charge?
I think that's all I got left.
Here comes the charge. Overwatching Russ. He stripped 3 wounds off the captain. However, he's in.
Whacking away with an Indominus Captain. The Imperium's sword. Digital lasers. You take a mortal. Hitting on 2s. 2 wounds.
Wounds is not what you needed. Saves 1. Wow. This is actually going to be, I think you might win, dude.
It's possible. I don't know. It's a nail biter.
Ooh, what a turn. Tycho's maxes Relentless Assault for 15 points. He's got 14 points on Bring It Down, and he sits on 11 with 4 Oaths a Moment in hand. That puts him at 68 points. Andrew sits at 45 points. He's already maxed Bring It Down to 13, but he's got to keep scoring and killing with boots on the ground and inflexible command. He's so far behind on primary, but he's only got 2 turns to make it up. 8 points on primary for Andrew to take him to 53 to 68 as we start his turn 4. No orders this turn because nobody's in range. He's got to sweep Tycho's objectives here to get the victory. Did he break up that parking lot a little bit too late? Fortunately, most of Tycho's army is dead, so he doesn't really need to shoot much. He's going to spend 1 command point on Relentless, and that's going to make that Russ act as if it's at full bracket.
And then this gentleman is going to just rotate around like this. The Psyker can still cast spells even if he advances, right? So, I did not think this game was going to be this freaking close, and now that it is, I'm like, ugh. Psychic phase, attempt a smite here. Goes with a 9. 3 wounds on this guy.
Cool, he's dead.
He's dead, got him. Psychic Maelstrom, those guys.
Command reroll on the Psyker again, kills a Hellblaster.
We'll shoot the mortars next. Try to see if we can't peel a wound off. 9. Looking for 6s, 2 connect. Take a wound. Got it, all right. So this gentleman is kind of our last hurrah. We'll supercharge everything.
Tycho's last 2 command points, transhumaning his Hellblasters. This is big. He needs to hold that unit to score Oaths of Moment.
6 shots on the sponsor. 4s. Wow.
You're a creature of chaos too, underneath somewhere, aren't you?
Let's do that again. 4s again. Just one that time.
Just
That makes
one. Nope. Down he goes. Wounded boy is dead.
sense. Main turret. He was doing more than his children. All right, you and me 4 guys. They just died.
They just die. You have tabled me, sir. Dead to a man, but I didn't run away.
That is the end of the turn.
End of turn 4, we have a score of 70 to 56 in favor of Tycho. He's maxed Relentless Assault at 15, he's got 14 on Bring It Down, and 13 on Oaths of Moment. Andrew has 8 on Boots on the Ground, 13 on Bring It Down, that's maxed, and Inflexible Command sits at 11. He needs to score those primaries on turn 5 and kick Tycho to the curb. Can he do it? Tycho only scores 4 on primary to take him up to 74 points, and there's not a lot else in it for him as he's got nothing left on the table.
I have not won yet. I've tabled all the models, but I still have to pull a rabbit out to actually score more points. We'll see if I can pull it off. Deploy this explosive here. 4 up to defuse that
This is
one.
big. This is big.
The Leman Russ is going to attempt to defuse the natural 4. Whoops. Got it. Ah. Big roll
That
there.
should do it right there.
The Leman Russ diffuses the explosive planted on turn 1. I'm going to score 12 on primary, hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
That's right.
And then I'll get 2 planted explosives for a bonus of 8.
What a game! 74 to 79.
Oh, so darn
That
close.
was awesome, dude.
What an amazing game. 5 points was all that was in it, and going second was the difference. What a valiant effort and what a valiant fight. 5 points is nothing to be ashamed of. If you like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Special thanks again to both Andrew and Tycho for an incredibly well-fought game. Thanks to Pop Goes the Monkey for sponsoring this episode, and thanks to you guys for watching. This is JT McDowell on behalf of everyone here at Play on Tabletop. Thank you for watching, and as always, until the next time you see us in the far-flung universe of a grimdark future, play on!
And we have for you from Baron of Dice. This is the first one.
I've never seen
This
this before.
is the
What's
first prize. You get the Victor Dice. You have to win a game at Play on Tabletop to get these dice. Full stop. We don't get them either. I don't have any of these dice. Just you. So you're it. Congratulations.
Let the big bear get his paws on you. Cheers, man.